Hey, what's up? This is Asian1skill here. Show you. Okay, get some light in here. It's been a while since I've done a video, so I just decided just to do a current collection update, whatnot, of what I've got. And I think the last time I've done this was almost a year and a half ago or more. So I just decided to just do it now. Because I don't think I have anything to show or record for the next little while. Maybe later this week, but I'm not 100% sure. But I might as well put out a video now. Might be a longer one. There might be 2 parts. I don't know, depending on how long this is going to be. So this is technically me and my bro's room. We actually have to. We don't. We're actually on a bunk bed. So this is where he games. I game in the other room, but I have most of my bigger collection and stuff like that in here. It's just for safekeeping and whatnot. And might as well just show you guys a little bit of it. And obviously, I still have my GameCube. Or, no, sorry, not GameCube. Nintendo 64 Pokemon Stadium Edition. Box is in a rack, but it still works flawlessly. So now we're going to have to climb up and show you the rest of the collection. God, this is hard. God damn. Alrighty, so you can probably see already what I've got and whatnot, so alrighty. So, for one, this is going to be the pretty bigger ones and stuff like that. It's not in any particular order, it's just, I guess, in size and whatnot. So, show you guys really quickly. Give me 1 sec though. Alright, back. Just had to take out something. I hope it's not too fuzzy. I'm holding this. Just trying not to be too, shaky and whatnot. But yeah. Okay, so starting from on the left there, we've got The Last of Us Survival Edition. This was only available in Canada. The Pandemic Edition was only available in the States apparently, and I don't know if Europe got it or not. But that was way too expensive, and for me, I don't really collect figures too much, so this was a really nice bonus for me, because it comes like a full art book that you can get off of Amazon, which is also like $20 to $30 value. So other than that, it comes with the steelbook, which is the same as the Future Shot one, except the Future Shot one obviously has the UPC code in the back, so mine didn't have it, so that was great. Next is the Zone of Enders HD collection. This was available through the bigger retailers, and I managed to pick one up. Comes with art books and a select soundtrack. Really nice color packaging, but very flimsy in my opinion. So yeah, I know this also came. The Metal Gear Revengeance, Rising Revengeance demo was part of it. So yeah. This one was a recent one I did an unboxing of. The Final Fantasy Type 0. Comes with manga, it's 5 of Ace's cards, soundtrack, steelbook, and whatnot. So really nice. Still have it. This one is the Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns Collector's Edition. This was also only available through the Square Enix store, so I got that. Same with the Type 0 one. You probably saw an unboxing for this as well. Next one is the Final Fantasy X and 10 and 10 2 HD Collector's Edition. This was it comes with 5 big art cards and whatnot, Blu-ray soundtrack, and the game itself. So really nice. And then next is this is a pre-order bonus Dragon's Crown artwork book. This was available through pre-order through EB Games and probably GameStop, I believe. In Japan, it was a hardcover, but this is a paper cover, whatnot. But it's not too bad, so it's alright. Nice bonus. Drakengard 3. Also, again, this is a collector's edition, Square Enix store exclusive. It comes with some DLC, art book, a two-sided poster, and a soundtrack. Really nice. This is the Soul Calibur 5. I actually picked that one up off EB Games online store. I guess they were clearing out the inventory, so I managed to. This when it came out was $80. I got it for $30, so not too bad. DLC was still working, so that was sick. On top here is the Grand Theft Auto 5 Special Edition. This was the second special edition, technically, compared to the. It's more like a limited edition. It basically just comes with a steelbook and a blueprint map of the Los Santos. The collector's edition was like way more, and it came with a hat and a bunch of the crap I didn't want. And I'm more of a steelbook collector, so I picked this one up instead. Next up is the Blaze Blue Chrono Phantasm limited edition. It had a real weird box art, whatnot, if you can see there. But I'm a pretty big fan of the Blaze Blue series, just because story-wise. I know I should play the other one, Guillotine Gear or whatnot. I'll probably get into that later, but we'll see. This is also a collector's edition. This is the Dead or Alive 5 one for PS3. It came in a tin and a nice art box, or art book, full soundtrack CD, and poster. Really nice. I wish this had a steelbook, but I skipped out on the Ultimate Edition and then went for the PS4 one, which was the last round, which had all the new other characters all added in, so that's fine. Next up is Dead Rising 2 Zombrex Edition. This is a pretty old one. I managed to pick it up for $20 off of Amazon. It came with a steelbook, some other weird crap and whatnot, but I really liked the steelbook. It was unique in its own way, so why not? Next up is Killer is Dead. This is the first print edition. Comes with like an art book and full soundtrack, and it was a Suda 51 game. I'm still looking for one of them, which is No More Heroes. That one's been kind of getting hard to find, but this is a pretty fun game. It's like your regular hack and slash with some really, really big fantasy elements in it. Really fucked up shit though, but really cool. Next up is Metal Gear 4, The Guns of Patriots limited edition. This was in Japan. It had the Blu-ray disc is actually a steelbook, but that is costing a lot of money from what I've seen, so fuck it. I just said screw it. I'm not getting that. Next up is the Blaze Blue. What is this? I can't remember what's the title of this one. Continuous Shift limited edition. It came with a calendar and some soundtrack, and it was like $15 off of Amazon, so I said screw it, why not? Next up, I know I have a lot of Final Fantasy X shit. I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy X. It was like my first Final Fantasy game that I technically played and finished, so I really, really liked it. And I went and got the limited edition as well. This was available at any other retailer for pre-order. Basically the same thing as the collector's edition, except it's in a more art book packaging like the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and the definitive edition for Tomb Raider. And I believe the HD trilogy for Hitman. So yeah. And then next up is the Europe edition. This is also a limited edition. Art book is separate and game is separate. Not in like an art book packaging. So I would like this one a lot more. Next up is a bunch of stuff that I got from NIS America online store. The last part might be a little dark, but yeah. First off, we have Fairy Fencer F. There is a new one that's coming out. I don't know if it's going to be imported in North America, but this is a pretty good game. Runs really slow or badly on the PS3. So, I mean, if there's a PC port, I'd probably play on that. Or maybe a PS4 port, because this makes it really, really laggy. I don't know. Next up is Ars Nasser, the Aldeia to the Unborn Star. Really nice game, different play in the RPG style. It's like waves and waves of enemies, and you just take them out, and then once you have enough, like, once you defeat enough enemies, you get this thing called like Song Energy or whatnot, and you just blast the rest of the waves with it. Gain levels even faster. So yeah, really nice. Next is Alchemist Shalier, Alchemist of the Dust Sea. This is the first time I played this type of RPG. It's kind of new to me, but it's not bad at all. Really worth it. Next is The Witch and the 100 Knight. Also a different type of RPG. Liked it. Fantasy-wise, it's pretty good. Story-wise, pretty good. Just nitpicking a little couple things, but otherwise, really good, great game. Next up is Time and Eternity. I do not like this game. I bought it just for the sake of it, and then I played 10 minutes of it and never played it again. And this thing is like $70 off eBay sealed, but screw it, I'll just keep it. All of these all came with a poster and soundtrack CD, so I guess that's how they do it now in NIS America anyway. But yeah, next up is a PS Vita game, if you don't believe it. This is also from NIS America. This is the Danganronpa 2. It's what do you call it? Like dungeon detective kind of game. Compared to the first one. This one came in a different packaging. It came with like sunglasses, a coin, and some other thing. I can't remember. Art book. Yeah. There are some reoccurring characters if you played the first one, but I haven't even finished the first one yet, so I gotta finish that before I play this. It was a surprise that they released the second one right away, really quickly, within like less than a year. So I'll get on to playing this after the first one. Alright, next one's going to be a little harder for me to record, but I'll try my best. Alrighty. Or I probably should just get down. Alright, I will be right back again. Alright, guys, back again. This is more of my some of my PS Vita and my Nintendo collection. There are still a lot of PS3 games here, but this is specifically more Vita and Nintendo games, 3DS-wise. Because I don't own a Wii or Wii U, I only own a GameCube. And GameCube I only got like a year or two ago recently, so I don't have a collector's edition for that either. So yeah. First up, we got a Ys Memories of Celestetta. I can't remember which remake of this one was, but this is the first time I played a Ys game, and it was fucking amazing. I've been trying to get the other ones for PSP and whatnot, but I'm probably just gonna pirate those, because I don't want to go looking for them too much, so screw it. Next up we have Muramasa Rebirth, The Blessing of Amitabha Collector's Edition. This is a remake of the Wii game. Looks really beautiful on the Vita. If you've never played it, I would recommend it, especially if you have a Vita and you find the Vita a lackluster game title. If you find the lack of game titles for the Vita, this is a must-get one for sure. Next up is Ragnarok Odyssey. They came out with a new one, Ragnarok Odyssey Ace. It's still a hunting game, more childish looking, I guess you could say, or cartoony in a way, compared to Monster Hunter and the other ones. But nonetheless, really great game. This was the Mercenary Edition. It came with like a guide strategy book kind of thing, which shows like what some enemies are weakness to and whatnot, and a full soundtrack and whatnot. They didn't come with a collector's edition for the Ace one, but it did come with like a first, if you pre-order, you got a soundtrack, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, other than like maybe a couple of new add-on songs. Next up is Senran Kagura, the Shinobi Versus. Let's Get Physical Edition. I think I did an unboxing for this, can't remember, but it's based on an anime game of high school ninja chicks, and they all just fight and stuff, and it's basically a fighting game with some, I think, fantasy elements. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really played too much of it yet. There's too many games I gotta play anyway, so yeah. Next, of course, is the Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc game. Like the second one, this is the first one, which I'm trying to finish. So, like I said, this is like a little more smaller and different packaging compared to the second one. Next is Hotaru no Nikki, or the Firefly Diary in translation. It's a platformer game. Plays a lot like Child of the Light, if you played it on the Vita /PS4/PS3. Really nice game. I would totally recommend playing this if you have any spare time. I would give it this a try. So like I said, these all came with like art books and soundtracks and whatnot, so yeah. Next up I have for Vita is the Conception 2, Children of the Seven Stars. This came out for Vita and 3DS, but I opt to get it for Vita instead, because I think it looks more beautiful on the Vita instead. But yeah, really great game. It's style-wise is a lot like Persona, but a lot weirder in my opinion. But nonetheless, still a good game. Next up is we've got 3 games of the Record of Agres War. this one was, two of these are North American edition. So this one, second game, and this one, the first game. This one, I got only recently because somebody managed to sell it, and I managed to pick it up sealed for about $30, so not too bad. This was the first one that I got, which is the same as this one, the Agris Zero, a Generation of War. This was the Europe edition though. Came with like some 3D art looking cards and then a poster instead, which is a lot better than technically this one. This one came with some playing cards and whatnot, so yeah. Alright, next up we got some more, this is not exclusive to any of the Square Enix store though. These are the ones that you can get in anywhere in any major retailer. We got Final Fantasy 13 too. Future Shop was selling a lot of these, by the way, back in the day. And then we got Hitman Absolution Professional Edition, which is the same packaging, which is a slipcase and whatnot, and then like a bookshelf kind of thing. This I got for like $20 because I don't know, apparently Hitman Absolution did really bad, and they still had a collector's edition left, or a professional edition left at EB, and then they sold it. So I was like, screw it, why not, pick it up. Next, we have Deus Ex, the Human Revolution Augmented Edition. This is, same, in a way, it's like the same, packaging, but for some reason, this one, the Europe edition was the same as our North American edition for these two, but then this one was the Europe edition, like, Europe packaging for some reason. I don't know, fuck why, but anyway, that's that. And then we're almost getting to the DS games and 3DS games. But I'll show you guys part of my Tales of collection. This was the Tales of Graces F first edition. Because they got a nicer or bigger packaging because they actually got the game slightly later than us in North America. We got ours in March and they got theirs like, I believe in fall or something of the same year. So they came up with a special edition which comes with soundtrack CD and art book, which is really, really nice. I attempted to get it, so got it. Next up is the Tales of Exilia Day 1 edition. This was also from Europe. Slightly little lackluster than compared to the previous one. But this one, if you got it in Europe, you would have gotten a Tipo Metal Pack, which I think I've shown before. I actually sold the other one to my friend, because nobody was interested in it. But yeah. Next up is Payday 2. This came with a mask, some surgical gloves, which you can get it anywhere else. Soundtrack CD, and this was from Amazon, so they packaged it really crappily, so there was a lot of bends and shit. So yeah. And then now we have a bunch of, okay, other than the Gravity Rush that you can see there, these are all 3DS games otherwise. We got, ignoring all the other ones, some of these special editions I got were Project Cross Zone, came with a poster, and soundtrack CD. This, the second game is actually coming out, so really cool. Totally worth getting. And then we have Code Princess. The box is a little ruined, but it comes with soundtrack, and it's like a side-scroller game, fantasy game. And then next we have Kid Icarus, Uprising. It came with, this was one of the first, I think, 3DS games, and it came with like a, little stand, so you wouldn't be tired carrying it or something. It's not really that effective in my opinion. It's more like a holder for the 3DS at this point. And the next up we have is the Soul Hackers Devil Summoner. This is obviously like another Shin Megami Tensei game, or it is a Shin Megami Tensei game, so you already know what it is. So yeah, gonna move all this aside now though. Now these are some of the bigger ones from my 3DS collection, some of them anyway. First we have the Shin Megami Tensei 4 limited edition, so it comes with like a 60-page guide, which covers like about up to 4 chapters or something, and soundtrack CD selected of course, and the game itself. Next we have, this is a really cool one actually. This is the collector's edition for Adventure Time Explore the Dungeon Because I Don't Know edition. It's a steelbook. Really, really nice steelbook. I believe I did an unboxing for this. It might be old, but I'll show you guys my steelbook collection sometime soon, more thoroughly. So yeah, this is really cool though. Next we have is the Dream Drop Distance. I didn't even know this thing existed until like afterwards. This one I paid pretty pricey for it, but
It was still sealed, so I don't give a damn. I got it. Comes with a hard shell cover with the Kingdom Hearts like design on it. Postcards from every game, and I think that's it. And then some 3D cards that you can use for the in-game and stuff like that. So really cool. Next up, one of the games that Square Enix did not think it was going to be very famous or popular, Bravely Default. This sold out within seconds in North America, so I managed to pre-order one. Comes with art. It comes with the same contents as the Europe edition, except the Europe edition came with the Agnes figure, and the art book was hardcover instead. Really nice. Sadly, I got a bend or rip there because when I was moving, I was not being very careful. So that was the only damage I've got. But yeah. So that's it for basically all of the some of the collector's editions there. I'm gonna walk over to the garage, which is basically where my game room is. You've probably seen the setting a lot more compared to the older one. But I'm gonna stop the video here. It's a long ass video, so this is gonna be part 1. Part 2 will be coming up next. Peace out, guys.